Africa Cup of Nations qualifying. Talking points: five-time champions Cameroon will be among 16 teams chasing 9 finals places in the last round of 2023 Africa Cup of Nations qualifying during September, while only Egypt, with a record 7 titles, have been more successful in the continental showpiece. Cameroon must win at home against Burundi to be certain of qualifying. A draw would leave Cameroon, Burundi and Namibia level on points, and goal difference in Group C, and tiebreakers would come into play to decide which 2 countries go to the Ivory Coast. Cameroon had a bye this month, as Kenya were disqualified by FIFA before the first matchday last June due to government interference in the sport. Napoli star Victor Osimhen is the leading scorer in qualifying with 7 goals, and there is the prospect of more to come from him when Nigeria hosts Sao Tome and Principe in the final round. The leading scorer in the Serie A season with 26 goals, as Napoli ended a 3-decade title drought, netted 4 times in a 10-0 away triumph over Sao Tome last June. Sao Tome are ranked 184 in the world and have the worst defensive record in 2023 qualifying, conceding 20 goals. Playing home matches on foreign soil was not a rewarding experience for the 11 countries that had to do so due to substandard stadiums or civil war. Only Burundi, who do not have an international quality venue and played in Tanzania, while Ethiopia drew in Mozambique, and the other 9 teams were beaten. Guinea-Bissau, for decades one of the weakest teams in the continent, have booked a 4th consecutive appearance at the biennial African Football Showcase. After an unsuccessful first spell in charge of the Wild Dogs, local Bachiro Candy returned as head coach in 2016 and transformed a side lacking any stars into consistent qualifiers. The best-known Guinea-Bissau footballer of the modern era is 20-year-old Barcelona forward Ansu Fati, but he chose to represent Spain after gaining citizenship. The Central African Republic could qualify for the first time despite a 2-1 loss to Angola, after having goalkeeper Dominique Youfé sent off midway through the second half. But the Wild Beasts must win their final round match in Ghana to reach the finals, a tall order given the star-laden Black Stars boast a 100% home record. In 2023 qualifying, 2-time champions Algeria are the only team boasting 5 victories heading into matchday 6. And with a home match against Tanzania to come, they are set to maintain a perfect record. The Desert Foxes are seeking a second title in 3 Cup of Nations after edging Senegal 1-0 in the 2019 final in Cairo before bowing out after the first round in the following edition. Senegal have the second most impressive record with 4 wins and a draw, and Egypt, Equatorial Guinea, Mali, Nigeria, and Zambia have all won 4 matches and lost 1. Chad, Djibouti, Eritrea, Eswatini, Lesotho, Sao Tome, Seychelles, Somalia, and South Sudan have never played at the Cup of Nations.